for interfering with public transportation. As KLCC's Salem correspondent Emily Schwing reports, Bill's supporters say these penalties disproportionately target the homeless and people with mental illness. In Oregon, it's against the law to knowingly or intentionally interfere with public transportation. That means you can't keep trains or buses from moving. You're not allowed to harass a driver, and disorderly conduct is strictly prohibited. Representative Mitch Greenlick, a Democrat from Portland, sponsored the bill. He says it's primarily about trespassing.
Essentially, it's mentally ill people and minorities and homeless people. And there's been essentially no opposition to this reduction, which seems fair and appropriate.
Previously, it was a Class A misdemeanor to interfere with public transit. That translates to up to 1 year in prison and more than $6,000 in fines. The bill reduces that charge to a Class C misdemeanor, or a month in jail and a fine of $1,250, unless the offender has 3 or more prior convictions. I'm Emily Schwank reporting. Oregon's unemployment rate is at a record low. The state employment department says the jobless rate for May was 3.6%, a slight drop from April's rate of 3.7%. And Oregon's labor force hit a record high, rising above 2.1 million workers for the first time. Nick Belachaks is a state employment economist.
Oregon's labor force keeps growing, so it's people moving to Oregon and graduating from school and entering the labor force. So that's a sign of a healthy economy and a sign of a lot of job opportunities out there.
Job gains were widespread among major industries, with construction and manufacturing leading the way. The U.S. unemployment rate for May was 4.3%. This is KLCC News.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include Focus Features, presenting The Book of Henry, which asks, how far would someone go to make things right? Starring Naomi Watts, Jaden Lieberher, Jacob Tremblay, and Maddie Ziegler. Directed by Colin Trevorrow. In theaters Friday.
From NPR News, this is All Things Considered. I'm Audie Cornish.
And I'm Ari Shapiro. Jeff Sessions returned to the Senate today, where he had served for 2 decades. Today he came to offer a self-defense. The Attorney General said he did not engage in improper conversations with Russian officials while he was campaigning for President Trump.
The suggestion that I participated in any collusion, that I was aware of any collusion with the Russian government to hurt this country, which I have served with honor for 35 years, or to undermine the integrity of our democratic process, is an appalling and detestable lie.
NPR Justice correspondent Carrie Johnson has been following the Sessions testimony and is here to talk about it. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Ari.
What are the key takeaways from the Attorney General's appearance in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee?
Sessions says he may have run into the Russian ambassador last year at a campaign event at the Mayflower Hotel, but that was not a substantive meeting and nothing to worry about. Certainly not the big deal the media and former FBI Director James Comey seem to be making it now. Moreover, Sessions says he's had no contact with the special counsel, Robert Mueller, who's investigating Russian interference. He says he has confidence in the Mueller probe. And Sessions also denied that he misled Senator Al Franken of Minnesota during his confirmation hearing. This year. Sessions says Al Franken's question was long and rambling and contained some new information. Sessions said he did have 2 meetings with the Russians. He corrected the record. It was an honest mistake, though Franken and other Democrats consider it false testimony.
Democrats have been asking why Sessions took part in the firing of former FBI Director James Comey, given that Sessions had recused himself from the Russia investigation. How did the Attorney General answer?
Jeff Sessions says that was just one investigation among thousands the FBI thousands the FBI is conducting. It's part of his job as Attorney General to oversee the FBI, and he had concerns about FBI morale and James Comey from his handling of the Hillary Clinton email probe.
I recuse myself from any investigation into the campaign for president, but I did not recuse myself from defending my honor against scurrilous and false allegations.